back in here. It's about 11 o'clock at night. Finally got some humidity. Just took a while to get some up, a little bit longer than it has been. And I'm baling alfalfa. It's actually doing pretty good. I let this stuff go a little longer because we had that just terribly hot weather there, and so I mean it just didn't grow very well. And I put a lot of water down on it, and then we started getting some rain, so I just let it grow, and that it's actually going to produce something, not as much as I would like for it to, but that goes back to not having enough cover down where I am with this hot wind. But I am currently racing. I don't have that much humidity. I'm still getting some leaf shatter. Not a lot of it, but I'm still getting some. The tops are still having a little issue. But I was talking to my wife, and she'll check the weather map for me, because I usually don't do that too often. But I'll be calling her while I'm baling hay, and she checked the weather, and we got a rain shower coming, and we've had a few clouds go over, and I've had a few sprinkles hit, but not too bad. But the storm's just now getting here. It's starting to block out the moon. So this alfalfa was rained on when I first cut it, and then the day after that. So it's got a little discoloration to the top, but not much. But I just want to get this stuff off, because if we get in a little spot again where it starts raining on it, this stuff can sit out here for a week trying to dry back out, since I don't have a hay rake. And it'll be a pain to bale. It won't be as good a quality. I mean, this hay is going to get ground up anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, but I would like to get as good a quality alfalfa up as I can. I always want to get good quality hay up, but this stuff is going to get ground up and go into the feed ration for the calves this fall. You know, it works well, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I've thought about plowing this alfalfa under, but if I get the same gain on calves that I did last year, then it's worth having it. It's nice for me. I was gonna get you some shots of the baler, but I gotta move my mount around, and hopefully I'll get some shots of me running it when we start doing hay grazer, and I can get me a nice little tripod and put my phone out there, and get something that way. But for now, you got to deal with just being in the tractor cab with me. Getting ready to drop the bale here pretty quick. It's almost done forming, but yeah, so I'm kind of trying to beat the rain, so I hope we get it. I hope I get all this baled up, and then it just rains like a cow pissing on a flat rock, because the more it rains, the less I have to run that irrigation motor, and I don't have to move those pivots. That just makes money for me. That's all that equates to. The more rain I get, the more money I make. And it's good for the ranch, because we grow more grass and we have to feed less, and we get higher weights on our calves in the fall when we wean our calves, if we have nice green growing grass. And it's better all the way around. So I gotta dick around with the hydraulics on my tractor when I take this baler off. It's being kind of silly. I changed them the other day because I was running that tub grinder, but I had it where it wasn't locking in place, and when you run that tub grinder, you got to have the hydraulic locked all the way forward. But yeah, so that one's got a little bit of issues. I probably got a bunch of dry hay and those belts. But that's what's going on today. It's the 10th of August. I went and looked at that grain trail today. I mean, it was in pretty good condition. It was a little rougher than I thought it was going to be in, but I was also, I've never seen one. The only ones I saw were pictures on Tractor House, and those ones were all in great condition. So, I actually went back and looked at it again, and it's got a few things that could need some work. It's going to need some wiring done on it, but looks like a pretty nice drill overall. Ended up, the guy doesn't want to trade for a disc, so a disc isn't going to be an option to trade off for a ripper or a better disc. But I've got ways around that. He does have a hay processor that I would really like to have, so maybe I can work that into the deal. But who knows? We'll see how it goes. We may not do it at all. I don't know. But that's for another day. I'm gonna worry about this stuff. We're getting pretty close to cutting our hay grazer. It could be taller, but we're running into time constraints, and I knew we would. We have to have our wheat in the ground by, right around Labor Day. We could probably do it the week after Labor Day, but it's got to get into the ground, so we're gonna have to cut our wheat pretty quick, or cut our hay grazer so we can get it in. I would really like to trade for the drill, but I don't think I can get it done by the time I gotta plant my own stuff and get everything sorted out on it. So even if I did do the trade, I'd probably still have to use that drill that I have, which is fine. I just gotta reset the gauges on it, which is kind of a pain, but that's how life's going right now. Other than that, I did find a interesting thing tonight. My wife doesn't live here, and I like to talk to her, and talk to her at night. But it's really hard to talk to somebody in the tractor while you're on the phone. To be on the phone, because you gotta downshift, and then your hands are usually full, and then dump the bale, and so it's a pain being on the phone. But I finally went through one of my old phone boxes and pulled out the headphones that they send you, because I've never ever used them, and she could actually hear me better on the headphones than she could be going through the speaker, because I think the speakers completely started to take a dump on my phone. But so that way I could put my phone up right where it is now in the little camera mount that I use for filming, and use the headphones, and I could talk to her while I'm baling hay. And so that was nice. It was nice to do that. So I finally found a purpose for those things, and it worked out really well. That's what's going on now. I would be nice to have a hay rake, but I don't have one. And I'm hoping when I do this hay for this other guy that it doesn't bite me in the ass. I hope it doesn't get rained on and then I run into a problem. Because I've had to hire some guys to rake hay for me, and they really like to stick it in and break it off. They're charging $6.50 an acre to rake, which is I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's not where, you know, that's a lot to rake. But I think they charge $350 an acre to rake if they get to bale it, and $650 if they don't get to bale it. So that's kind of a fuck deal, but I need to get a rake really bad. But you know, the DARF rakes that are available are, got a used one's $14,000. So I mean, that's pretty pricey, but I don't know, maybe I can find one. But anyway, I'm just bailing, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.